So we're off on another adventure. This is my last day in Georgia and I'd booked another day trip. A few things to note: my leg is still hurting for some reason. And if you can see by my rain jacket, it is, hang on, raining. So I've had to put my thingy on. It's early in the morning, so I'm going to go get another yogurt for breakfast and maybe a drink. But I've got to get across town to a pickup point. You can tell it's early in the morning because this is usually full of traffic, and yeah, I did have to make a decision, mainly what to wear on my feet. Now, the smart thing to do would be wear your trainers. However, if they get wet, I've then got to pack them and carry them or wear them all tomorrow when I go or when I travel. So that's a terrible idea, so I've gone with the sandals. If it keeps raining, I'll have to put my dive case on, which means hearing might be an issue. But yeah, I'm gonna go get something for breakfast, get a taxi to my pickup point, and we'll continue the story from there. Alright, so just a random update. So I've got hold of my taxi, and when it come up, he was dropping someone off literally just over behind them bins. So I went to walk over, instead of him looking in his rear view and thinking, oh, maybe the guy's literally 2 foot away from me, he's opted to go all the way around the houses, which is giving him a random 5-minute drive, well 6 or 7 actually, to get from where the bins are to here, which doesn't make sense. I'm still under an awning because I don't want to get drenched, but some interesting decisions being made. Just thought I'd share that with you. But I'll tell you what, I'm stood outside this massive building. This is just across the road from the thing. It's pretty cool, isn't it? And on that one, it's got a massive mural on it. I can't zoom in with this camera, but I think it's been a pretty cool stay. I've been staying at Urban and Cave Hostel. Now, the entrance of it looks shifty as anything, but the hostel's actually really nice. And I met some people last night. I went for a bit of food with 5 other people, including one of them was the host, so that was pretty cool. Yeah, had a few beers. So yeah, if you're looking to come to Tbilisi, Urban and Cave Hostels, it's been fun. But hopefully my driver will be here in a minute, so I'll go turn the camera off for now. Alright, so I think I'm here. I'm actually right near the cable car, so I was at the other day, or yesterday. My camera looks like it's filming me sideways on, which is going to be annoying when I come to edit. But it says to look for an orange flag. Now I'm at the point where it thing is, but I don't see an orange flag anywhere. I can see an orange ticket booth. Maybe it's that. Who knows? But we'll wait here. Might wander around, see if I can spot this orange flag, but we're just going to wait here till they turn up, and well, I hope they turn up. Unless they give me the wrong address. So family bus, family guide, and now we wait. Alright, we've made our first stop. It's something to do with water. Got a market here, obviously, so it must be a popular place. I don't know what that is. Oh, look at that. I'd say it's more like the Philippines than Georgia, but lady taking selfies. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm pretty sure the tour guide literally said this is just a viewpoint. And I'm sure at some point she said you have to drink the water, but by the time I got down there to drink it, I probably have died. And the coach leaves in what will now be 15 minutes. You can go around, you can buy fruit and stuff like that, but I ain't got time. There's not enough time on the coach for souvenirs. But I'm not really a souvenir thing, especially I'm not buying a knife. Oh my god, my camera's getting so wet. But yeah, there's some funky costumes. They've got the traditional hats here. Oh, you got these things. That's a backpack. But I won't be buying them because, well, I won't be able to carry it. Look, if you watched one of my previous videos, this is the player that plays for PSG. Good player, to be fair. I think he recently scored in a pre-season friendly in against Villa. Oh, Super Cup final. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the bathroom anyway before we set off, so I'll probably meet you again in the next destination. But the view is pretty cool. Just before I go, yeah, this is the sort of hat they sell. Oh, it's quite traditional, but I reckon it gets soaked in this weather. Alright, so I'm gonna get a guided tour of this place. It's very foggy. It looks pretty cool though. Alright, so they took us to this fort. I believe it's called the Fort of Anaguri, or Anaguri. So the story is that it was built in 14th century as a way of protecting women and children during war. In fact, there's a tower here that they used to hide in during these times, that I'll show you now. This one here. And the reason you can't see an opening is that the entrance was hidden so that people couldn't find women and children if the castle would fall or fort would fall. It was, like I said, it was built 14th century. It was under the rule of the Iranian government for a long time. And it's hard to see, but there's angels on the thing. And there's something to do with them that represents equality, so everyone under the eyes of their gods were equal, men and women, stuff like that. It's yeah, it's pretty cool. Like, it's got two churches, so this one's open. I'll go in there in a minute. They've got that one there, they've got the tower behind it. Yeah, we'll walk around the outside and then before I go inside the church. I've not got long here, but it looks pretty cool. The guide was saying that during times of war, obviously they had the moat here full of water, and the guards would stand along this ridge and protect the fort from through the windows, which is pretty cool. Got this bell tower to warn of any intruders and stuff like that. Let's have a look on the outside. They've got this fishing wire for some reason. Look, right out over the lake. I believe the last point was just a bit further down there, but I'm not a geography expert. Look, so look, they had little passageways they go down into, but that's closed for obvious reasons. It's wet, it's dangerous, and over thousands of years old. We've got the gravestones of people here. I think how long these people have been buried down there. Look at that. It's got the cross, so it's obviously a Christian church or a Catholic or whatever you want to call it. You can go all the way up there. I don't know if you can see the people up there, but it's very slippy, and I'm in my sandals because I didn't want to get my shoes wet. Oh, let's look at this. Right. Just ruining my guy's selfie. They've got a well. Oh, it's a wishing well. Should we make a wish? Go on. I don't want to throw too much in there. There you go. Everyone wish me luck. So yeah, let's go see what the church is like. Ellie. Alright, I just got told off for something, I don't know what. I think it was because my knees weren't covered. But also it's Sunday, so I didn't realise there was a sermon on. Alright, so this is the other church. People are going up there, but it is way too slippy and sketchy for me to go there. I'm brave and not stupid. Yeah, I think this is pretty cool. I love things that remind you of times that used to be. Look, you can see the towers there. It's a pretty small fort. There's not loads up here, but there's a little entrance there to something. What used to be down there. Hello. Just seen some people I met on the last tour. It's pretty cool. It's always good to get recognised, maybe not from my YouTube videos. But yeah, I quite like it here. See, these two ladies are on my bus, the ones over there, but I am not going up there, it looks very slippy. I'm going to make my way back to the bus now. I think I've seen everything there is here. Get the Instagram photos out of the way and then we'll move. This is the entrance, or the exit. Yeah, pretty cool. What's interesting is the reason the entrance is on this side is because when this was actually built there was no roads, so the whole area is just forest, so it wouldn't have really mattered to the people sticking it at the top of the hill, bottom of the hill. It's just whatever worked out for them, so people have had to come here through mud tracks and stuff like that. Yeah, so that's why the entrance is down this side of the thing. Alright, so they took us to this place, which is the meeting of two rivers. One's darker than the other, and the legend has it that it was to do with two girls. One blonde, one not blonde. And they were fighting for the attention of a prince. The prince chose the blonde, and the brunette killed herself apparently. And that story has something to do with this river. Equally, on that sort of note, there's the Aniguri fort was named after the daughter of the people who owned it, and apparently she was told her love for her boyfriend was forbidden, and she and him killed herself. So it's a bit of light stories for you, but you know, it's starting to rain again. We're only here for a minute, but it's pretty cool. I feel like I'm in Lord of the Rings. Alright, so we're about to learn about honey, because apparently the Georgians invented it or discovered it or something. So, let's have a look at this.
Guys, acacia flowers. It is not allergic and you can cure it to small baby. Very good for woman mask, face mask. Эрусо тут у нас акация, самый легкий мед. Менее аллергичен, полезен для маленьких детей, а девушки из этого сорта делают маски на лицо.
Oh, it's really good.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good for stomach, very good for blood circulation, very good for blood pressure, and natural Georgian Viagra. Yes, Viagra.
Alright.
Это каштан.
When does Viagra? It's Georgian Viagra.
It's not good for me in these shorts.
Rare.
That one's got a weird taste to it.
Yeah, I find that better.
Yeah.
Guys, linden flowers.
Honestly here, but it's
My friend, please. Not cold.
not a big fan of that one.
What is this?
Linden flowers, linden tree.
London.
Very good for bronchs, very good for lungs, respiratory system. Это липа.
I still think that's the best.
Yeah, this one's a bit bitter.
Yeah. That one's good.
Yeah, that one's good. I don't know what. Like.
Why is it better?
Yeah. Alright, so we're right up in the mountains now. It's really cloudy up here. Like, we're going to go up to a monument, which is literally about a 2-minute walk away. But it's that foggy. I'll show you, the monument's there and you can barely even see it. Like, over there it's clear. Cliff faces. I just wanted to point out at the honey shop as well, the smallest one, a jar of honey was €10, which, I mean, that's expensive for Europe, it's ridiculous for Georgia. But I'm gonna have to pause the camera because it's raining quite heavy and I think I've got to kill it. Right, I'm gonna make this quick. So this is the panoramic monument to the Georgian people. I can't actually remember what the woman said, but it's pretty fancy. The reason I'm still out of breath, we just walked a little bit uphill, but we're right at the top of the Caucasus Mountains here. Like, if it was a clear day, you'd be able to see them very clearly, but you can barely see anything. Interestingly, there's a restaurant beneath here, but for those wondering, we did manage to get some food before. I just forgot I was filming and left my camera in the car. Maybe I'll attach a picture of it on here, maybe not. If not, check my Instagram or something. But yeah, really struggling to catch my breath so high up. But there's another place we're going. We've been quite a few places so far, so I'm quite happy with that. Be interested to see how much this honey is. I bet it's not a tenner. But I'm going to switch off again because the camera again is getting drenched. I don't want it to break. So I just wanted to point out that even though I am in the waterproof and I'm currently stood under an umbrella, I am wearing shorts and sandals, which is a definite progressive choice. So I do run the risk of getting some sort of flu or cold. I just thought I'd share that with you in case you were thinking, oh, at least you're nice and warm in your big coat, but no. And this is very thin. Right. So Oh well. Alright, so it turns out that a lot of people use this bus because you can get off at a city and it's the same as actually just getting the bus. So you get transport on a tour. But when I say people have got off, everyone's got off. So I've got a full minibus to myself. It feels quite awkward. So, yeah. Alright guys, so you find me at the side of the road back into Tbilisi. There was meant to be one more place you were meant to go, but you had to pay 20, I can't remember what the currency is, 20 of them to get in, and no one was really that interested, so we said, no, you're alright. So we came back home. The trip was brilliant. The lady who organised the trip was really good as well. She, bless her, she was only 18. She's quite new, so I gave her a nice review. Although what was funny is, she said to everyone, oh, how old do you think I am? Now I was like, nice, to give her like 19, 20. Some people aged her by like 8 years, called her 26. You've seen her face drop. Oh, felt well bad. But I'm going to stand here and wait for my taxi. They dropped me off at the side of the road, as you can probably hear and see. But it's not far from our hostel. But yeah, apart from the rain, it's been quite a good day. So I'm going to get back, pack my stuff, prepare for our next destination. So if you've liked this video, give it a thumbs up. As always, subscribe. And then I'll see you in the next one. Peace.